Okay. Johnny, you're here already. Wow. We already got one person.
Oh wow.
Welcome, Johnny. You're early. Hello, everybody. Hello, Johnny, specifically, especially. We're back. It's been a while since I did one of these. It's been like a couple months. Excuse me. Jeez. We're off to a great start. It's been like 2 or 3 months, I think, since my last guest. No, it's been like a month and a half, I think, since I had, what was his name? The cybersecurity guy, Kenneth. Since I had Kenneth on. So it's been a little while. But we're back. We got a guest today. I finally reeled somebody in. Calypso, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, of
It's very
course.
nice to talk to you. I think you might be the second or third guest that I've ever had that I've met in person. Because I've had Taylor
wow.
on, obviously. I met Taylor in person. And I had Julia on, who's the sister of a friend of mine. So I think you're the third, unless I'm forgetting somebody else. So it's nice. It's nice to
Yeah.
I'm not just meeting you for the first time now. So that's good. And we met in Atlanta earlier this year
Yes.
at Render.
Yep.
Around, I think I met you at the rooftop party on like the night before Render started.
Yeah, and then on the floor several times because you were
And on the floor several times. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I'm hoping to be back next year. Brianna has told me that they plan to bring me back, so I guess I'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Okay, so what is the show? The whole concept of the show is just to get people who work in the tech world on to describe what they do. And these are people who aren't coders. They are people who work in and around tech, but aren't specifically coders. So, Calypso, you're the guest today. What do you do?
My title is Executive Operations Lead, but I do a
Okay.
lot of things.
Okay, that's good. So, would you describe your job to someone who is a non-tech person and a tech person differently, or would you say it's like the same sort of description that you would make?
I don't. That's tough because I feel like I could describe it the same way to both because it's
Okay.
not really a technical role. It deals with
Yeah.
everything outside of like software development, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like facilitating sort of the software development people to do their stuff and
Yeah, I'm
that kind of
like
thing.
making sure that the company's like running smoothly, like everything,
Right.
everyone has what they need, everything's where
Yeah.
it needs to be, kind of thing.
Nothing's on fire, that kind of thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Sebastian, welcome, Sebastian. Good to see you. Also, another person that I met for the first time
I know
in Atlanta.
Sebastian. Hi.
How could you not know Sebastian? Everyone knows Sebastian. He's the
Yeah.
best. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Okay, nice. I think the two of us also do kind of similar jobs because I'm also kind of like an ops person, although I'm much newer to it. I've only just started because I've been working at Talk for like 2 years now, almost
Yeah.
exactly 2 years. 2 years and 1 month. I just hit the 2-year milestone very recently, so I'm very happy for myself. Thank you. And my job description changed about a year ago, so now I'm kind of like ops also. So I can also learn a lot from you, I'm sure. So tell me about your learning and career path so far.
Yeah. Okay. So I originally started in technical theater. And surprise, surprise, I was also very ops heavy in that role as well.
Okay. Nice.
I did like the background stuff, but in my last role, I was my title was theater technical director.
Okay.
So I was in charge of overseeing the entire performing and visual arts department. So, making sure all the productions had what they needed, the scenery's up, the art gallery has all the signage, the food, whatever. So again, making sure everyone has what they need, nothing's on fire. If something does come up, I'm there to fix it. Like being very proactive. That's like a very important thing in operation.
Right. Yeah.
And so after I like broke my ankle when I was in grad school, which made it really hard to
How did that happen?
I fell down one step in front of my apartment. I was so upset. And I landed on my ankle sideways. It broke. And then that was it. That was the end of my theater career.
Yeah.
Like my ankle's
sucks.
never been the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it's very physical in theater. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
realize like how it's almost as hard as construction in a way because
Right.
you're building the set. You have to put it up. You're going up and
Right.
down ladders on the scaffolding.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not building for people to live in. I'm building for like people to, act in. But it's like similar things. And so it made it harder and harder to like go up the ladder and like come down safely. Oh, you see the shirt? Oh yeah, the shirt's in the background. He said.
Yeah. You have the hockey jersey and just a regular shirt.
Yeah. So so it made it harder and harder to do that. So my family was moving up to Georgia, so I was like, well, I'm gonna move up with them, and then I decided to change into tech because it's something I was always interested in. Like back in the MySpace era when you do the HTML and change the page and all that, I was like very interested. And in theater, I did a lot of lighting, which is you program the light board to do certain things, so it's very similar to coding. And so I did a boot camp and I ended up going to a lot of meetups and I met the CEO of This Dot Labs, which is where I work right now. And I started working for her like part-time, doing little projects here and there.
Okay.
And then
What is the
eventually,
time frame? Like, how long ago was this? When did this happen?
okay, probably like a year, just over a year ago, like a year
Okay.
and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So I met her about a year and a half ago to meet up.
Mhm.
I started doing little projects for her. And then within 6 months, I like started doing more and more and more. And she eventually had me start working full time. And so now I work
Mhm.
there full time. And now my role is executive operations lead. That's how we're
Oh yeah.
here
Very
where we
nice.
are now. Yeah.
Here we are now. That's great. I also have a similar ankle breakage story.
Oh yeah.
I was at a friend's house at a party, and it was like his birthday, and they had like a deck,
Mhm.
and the deck had like a curtain kind of thing, and there was
Yeah.
a string hanging there, and I was carrying 2 glasses of wine, and I was taking it to my mom and my sister, and I didn't see the string. I tried to step
No.
off the deck, the string tied around my ankle, and there was like a gutter like right below me, and I stepped directly into the gutter and broke my ankle. It
Oh
was
my
great. It was
god.
great. And a party. And
No.
the wine glasses broke on my hands, and I have like a scar. I have like a lightning bolt scar kind of on my hand because the glass
She's
broke.
Harry Potter.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It was painful. It was painful.
Oh
But there was a
no.
doctor there. Well, my friend's dad is a doctor, so he knows a lot of doctors. So there was a lot of
Yeah.
doctors there, so I was well looked after, thankfully.
Yeah.
But that
Well,
was rough.
it took me a long time. Like after I broke it, they thought it was just a sprain because like
Yeah.
the X-ray didn't really show it. And
Mm.
then I was walking on it for a good 6 months, and then they
Yeah.
did an MRI, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it's fractured."
Oh, jeez.
But I was in grad school and I was about to
Yeah.
graduate, so they're like, "Well,
Hmm.
we don't want to do surgery because we can't follow up with you afterwards." So
Yeah.
I had to wait another 6 months to finally get the surgery. So it's a whole year
Oof.
with a broken ankle.
That's
Yeah,
terrible. That's
yeah.
bad.
And then I had to
Yeah.
relearn how to walk. I don't know if it was like
Really?
that for you. Yeah, I
No,
had
mine was
to.
not that bad, thankfully.
Oh yeah, I had to take
Yeah.
like blood thinner shots for a month after the
Oof.
surgery, and then
Really?
I had to relearn how to walk because I could not walk at all. It
Yeah.
was so hard. So yeah,
Jeez.
it was the worst time in my life. I cried
Yeah.
so much. I was
I
like,
can
I
imagine.
can't even go up
Yeah.
a stair. Like, oh
Oh, I'm
my
sorry. That's
god.
awful.
Yeah, it was
That's
terrible.
terrible. Yeah. I was lucky. Mine wasn't so bad. It was fractured, and I just got crutches, and I didn't need surgery. Luckily, they just kind of
Oh, nice.
I had like a cost, so it wasn't so
Yeah.
bad, but it was painful. But your story, my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was so. I'm sorry it was so rough. I'm sorry. It's
Oh, it's
awful.
okay. It's okay.
So how would you
Mhm.
describe like the difference between working like in the theater and working in tech differently? Like,
Honestly,
like is it the same more or less?
it's not that different.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more divas in theater, but I feel like
Yeah. Sure.
there's some in tech too where people are
Yeah.
like,
I know a
"Okay,
couple.
calm down." Yeah. But it's very similar, like, the people are
Yeah.
very similar. I
Mhm.
know, like, theater's more of a creative world, but, like,
Mm.
the way people interact in tech, like, especially at meetups and stuff, it feels
Yeah.
very familiar to me. Like, it's
Right.
very close. Yeah, it's just a different subject matter. So,
Yeah.
instead of talking about, like, theater and acting and lighting, we're talking about, like, coding and programming or
Yeah.
whatever other kind of stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too different. Even the conferences, like,
Yeah.
very similar. So
Okay. Nice. So like, what does a typical like work day look like for you? I
yeah,
guess
okay.
you do a lot of different stuff, so maybe not every day is the same. But
It's not every day the same.
yeah.
So I'm a blend of like I wouldn't say I'm hybrid, but I'm
Hmm.
remote, but I do sometimes work in person because my
Okay.
boss lives in the same like within an hour of me.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes I do go to events in person. I do go to like I send out like packages, so I go to the storage unit sometimes.
Hmm.
But for the most part, I'm on my computer. I start at like around 9 a.m., maybe
Hmm.
8, depending on how I'm feeling. And
Sure.
then it's checking my emails, checking Slack
Hmm.
messages, going through all that. And then depending on what we're working on that week is what I'm going after. So like right now we're trying to get together our leadership exchange, which is next Friday.
Okay.
So I'm sending out emails. I'm like following up with people to say, hey, are you coming? Like, just want to check in with you. Because a lot of the C-suite people, they'll like miss emails or they forget to reply, and you're like,
Yeah.
hey, just wanted to say again one more time, just wanted to
Yeah.
check in. Yeah, and then following up on sales. So if there's like a sales call that was supposed to happen or a meeting
Hmm.
or someone was supposed to follow up, just checking in like, hey, did you send that email? Did you get the proposal out? Did you set up the meeting? Like, how'd the meeting go?
Yeah.
Things like that. So it's like different every day, but like for the most part, check emails, follow up on events, follow up on sales, and then do everything else that needs to get done as well.
Okay. So what does the like event planning aspect look like for you? Like, can you walk us through like a recent event you put together, perhaps?
Yeah. So we do the leadership exchange like I think once a quarter. So we're in the middle of that right now.
Okay.
And so I started a process doc because there's a lot of like moving parts to events, so I didn't want to forget anything. So we start with like first going back into our like email list and like inviting people that maybe couldn't come to the last one, or we wanted them to come but they just never reached out back to us, so things like that. And then we also will like scrape some more people like offline, or like reach out to them through LinkedIn, and like invite them, so try to invite new people. Creating graphics, inviting panelists is part of like the beginning part of the process. um uh, and then also social copy. So I work closely with someone else on the team who like does our social media.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
I just saw the big Calypso. And then after that, like once we're getting closer to the event, it's like reminder emails, doing more like specific posts about like, oh, these are the people that are gonna be on the panel. Like this is the kind of stuff we're gonna be talking about. Then the week before, which would be this week, I'm gonna send out like parking reminders, like stuff like that, create badges, because we do like little lanyard badges for the event. Anything else, like sometimes I'll make table numbers, sometimes I'll do like a seating list. It just depends on where we're having it.
Okay.
And we're doing it at a new place, so this is a new I don't know what we're going to do when we get there. We're going to figure it out as we go, but I'm trying to be as proactive as possible. I'm like, do we need to do that? Do we need to do this? What about that thing? Like just checking in that everything's like ticked off. Yeah. And then next week on Friday, which is the event day, I will get there probably like around 8:39 in the morning. We get everything set up before noon, and then people start showing up, greet them, this and that. And then after the event, we do follow-up emails as well. So it's not they don't just come and like leave and then we don't ever talk to them again. It's like, hey, thank you so much for coming. What did you like? How can we make it better for the next time? Yeah, so that's like, it's a lot of emails. So many emails.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Do you always go to the events that you plan, or the ones that you don't go to?
I probably go to like most of them. I'd say like 80% of them. Yeah. Because I'm also there to like run the event in person.
Right.
So like I'm the one greeting people, giving out lanyards, making sure the caterers know where to put the food, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm the opposite, because I also like part of my job here at Talk is I help plan the events, and I don't go to like most of them because they're all in the US and we're in Europe.
Oh,
so I have to rely on Jason and Taylor and Embryona to like make sure things actually go well. No complaints so far from the stuff that I have planned, so it's a good sign. But we do have one tomorrow. We have a big one tomorrow in Nashville, which is like a workshop with Microsoft.
Yeah.
And so I had to like find the location, get in contact with them, book the place, sort out the catering, parking, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that things will go well. As far as I know, everything is looking good. I won't be there to see it myself, but
I understand, because like sometimes we'll do lunches in Dallas or San Francisco, so I have to like book those. And then we did a conference once where they had a booth in San Francisco, and they couldn't find the packages, and they're calling me, and I'm like, I'm not there. Okay. And I'm calling the desk. I'm like, can you help them find the packages? So like I'm trying to like troubleshoot from long distance, but I'm like, I'm not there in person to like help, so it's harder when you're not there to like.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling very well, for sure. We have an audience question from Amelia.
Okay.
Wait. There we go.
She said,
God level time management requires doing so many things. How do you manage all of this? That's a very good question. How do you manage all of this?
Okay. My Google Calendar is my lifesaver. I put everything in there. Like if I have to send an email to someone or have to follow up on something, I'll put it in there. But I also use Trello and Notion a lot too. So if I have like a short term to-do list, that'll go in Notion. But if it's like something I need to follow up with over and over again, I'll put it in Trello, just so I have it like in those little columns and stuff. So I just have many different areas that I organize, because my brain will not hold the information. So if I'm trying to trust me to remember, it's not going to happen. Also, I don't know if you know, but Google has like little tags that you can tag emails with. That has saved my life, because I'm like scheduling meetings with people and I'll forget that I was scheduling with them, but now I have a tag that says schedule, and until they're scheduled, I don't remove the tag. So that way
I didn't know about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So where are the tags, like just attached to the email, or do they go to like a separate location, or like how does that work?
It's like on the side. There's like little, almost like I would say folders. There's like little tabs, and if you tag it with that certain tag, if you click that tag, then it'll only bring up the emails tagged like that. So it's like, if I'm doing an event, any event emails with that event will go, like, I'll tag it that way. So that way I don't get like lost in my email, because my inbox is insane. I get hundreds of emails, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I got to keep them organized. And if I'm scheduling, like, I don't want to lose them in my emails and be like, oh shoot, where was that guy that I was supposed to email? Like, I can't remember his name. I just go back to that tag instead. Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. That's very useful. I need to learn how to do some of the stuff, because I also do very similar jobs to you, as I mentioned, and I'm not nearly as organized as you are. So I really should be taking notes.
It's learned, trust me, because I missed so many things that I'm like, oh man, I missed that. And then you're just like, how can I fix it? What can I do to
especially when it's time sensitive and like you've run out of time. You're like, oh shit, I was supposed to do this like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And you have to try and like recover from it. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah. I was like, Google Calendar reminders. My calendar looks insane. Like, the only days I have open are sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, every day of the week is just full of stuff.
Yeah. Also, real quick, everybody say hello to my friend Ted, who's in here. He's in the comments. Ted is one of my childhood friends. Theodore Chipola, there he is. One of my childhood friends from back South Africa. I haven't seen him in many years, but one of my best friends ever. Everyone say hi to Ted. Hello, Ted. Good to see you.
Hi, Ted.
So, Calypso, tell me like what kind of person is suitable for this type of role or unsuitable?
Okay. If you have a short temper, or like you're I don't want to say combative, but like you have to be willing to like take the fall for things sometimes. Like, this is something I also learned in like theater, like being a stage manager. You're in charge of the whole production, but if something happens, it's also your fault that something went wrong. So you can't be someone that takes things personally. Like, it's not someone's not attacking you because you missed something. It's because it was important, you missed it, you learn from it, you move on. So patient, not taking things personally. Definitely learn to be organized. And I would say you have to know how to like say no to things, which is something I'm learning to do. Because I tend to like be like, yeah, I do everything. Just give me, if you need it done, I'll do it. Give it to me. So that's one of my problems that I'm trying to get over.
I have the same issue.
But then you end up doing too many things and you're like, oh my God, I can't, my brain hurts. Like, I can't even think. So I think those are like some of the qualities. Because if you're someone that's just gonna like argue about everything and like not just work with people, like, you have to be able to communicate really well too. Like, if you're not willing to reach out to people and like just talk to them, that's also a problem. So
okay, that's fair. I mean, so much of the job is just reaching out, right?
Right.
Been a pretty big portion
talking to people all the time, and like jumping on a call really quick, being like, "Hey, do you have 5 minutes to do a Google Meet? I need to explain something." You have
to be willing to be annoying.
Yes. Annoying without being too annoying.
That's still something I'm trying to work on, because I really like, I hate like putting people out of the way and, you know, picking people, even if it's something important. It still has to be like an effort to actually like do it. You know?
Now I find that if you give them like as much context as possible about why you're picking them, it's less annoying. So instead of being like, hey, what happened with that deal the other day? Like, don't say that. Be like, oh, hey, remember we spoke about this? Like, did you follow up with that person about the deal? Like, be very specific, because then they have to like think, and like thinking takes time, and we don't have time. We just got to get stuff done. So
100%. Yeah, 100% agree with that. That's good. Roxy asked the question. How can I ever be someone that doesn't take things personally?
Working theater for 10 years, man. I've learned to not take anything personally, honestly. Like, if someone called me AI once when I was posting online, and I was like, sure, I'm AI. I don't know, the way I wrote something. Like, it doesn't, you can't let other people's opinions of you like affect you, because then it's gonna ruin your entire day, your entire life. So everything that's like work related to me is not taken personally. Like, if my best friend says something to me, I probably take that personally. But I've also known her for like 10 years. So so in my mind, it's like, if you're not one of my really close friends, like, it's not a personal attack. Even if you're trying to take it as a personal attack towards me, I'm like, okay, and it doesn't affect me.
Exactly.
Like, you're not, I'm a very unbothered person, like, which is crazy because I'm Cuban, so I'm very loud and argumentative. So like, I will argue with you, but I'm not like arguing because I'm mad. I'm just arguing for the sake of arguing. So
because it's like a Cuban pastime, right?
Yes. It's like, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. I'm just talking. What are you talking about?
I'm just Cuban. Yeah, I get it. As a Greek person, I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, like, if there's a project that you've done in your time that you're especially proud of. Anything you want to bring up?
Yeah. So I actually started my own meetup group.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I like had been going to a lot of meetups, but they're all like in Central or North Atlanta, which is very far for me to drive. And I know I don't live that far outside of Atlanta, so I can't imagine like people that live even further south or further whatever.
Yeah.
So I started a meetup group for people that live south of Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out a good location. Like we're at a location right now, but it's like, it's okay.
Right.
It's not great.
Okay.
But yeah, so I just want to be able to bring like that networking and connection like to the people south of me. Cause I know people that live like an hour south that drove an hour to my meetup. So like it would be 2 hours to go to that one, which is insane.
Pain in the ass,
Yeah. So that's like one thing I'm super proud of. And I've been able to like help people with it. So like I got free tickets for Render that I gave out. I got free tickets for DevFest that I was able to give out. So that was super cool. And because of all the community stuff I've done in the last 2 years, which is crazy, it's only been 2 years. I had sponsors just reaching out to me, like wanting to give me money. So I had a Storyblock reached out to give me money. Yes, 75 South Devs. Yes. And then someone came to the first meetup. I just spoke to him for a little while and he offered to pay for a space for us. And I was like, it blew my mind. I was like, these people don't even know me. They're just like, hey, I saw you're doing this thing. You want some money? And I was like, yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be awesome.
I wish someone would say that to me. Jeez.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to like see if someone will give us a space, like a little nice space. But yeah,
okay,
it's been really great. Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome. I love that. That's great. Next question. Wait, let me think of what the next question is. I'm always like I have like a file with like questions.
Oh, you're good.
I keep forgetting where I'm gonna go next.
Yeah.
Are there any like misconceptions about your role that people have?
I don't know what people's conceptions of my role are, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think some people think I work more closely with the developers, which is not true. Like I work with the like corporate sales side of like the team and more like the C-suite. Like I work very closely with C-suite. But like only 1 or 2 developers really. Like the rest of the team, like we have like water coolers and like offsites and stuff where I talk to them, but I don't like give them tasks or projects or anything like that. Like I don't deal with those projects directly. I deal with like how do we get into those projects, and then the engineering directors, managers, VP, all those people are the ones that actually lead the teams. Yeah.
Okay. Teddy has a question. Is that a Princess Mononoke jacket?
Yes, it is. Look at my little ghosty boys. And I also have this one on. Yeah.
What is that?
It's
there's that no
away.
face. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. That's great. Teddy,
I'm a huge anime like Ghibli nerd. I'm a nerd in general. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Ghibli fan myself. My favorite movie of all time is actually The Wind Rises.
Have you seen really? One, right?
Yeah,
no, I haven't.
You haven't? Oh my god. Watch it. If you want to cry, watch it. It's gonna make you cry.
Yes, definitely. No, I've seen like the really big ones, but I haven't seen that one yet. I should.
You gotta watch it. Everyone, watch The Wind Rises. It's a great film. Watch it. So how do you measure success in your work?
If everything is not on fire, I've done a good job.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. So like basically like if other people aren't freaking out, I did my job well. Like if they can trust me to like rely on me to get things done and not be like on me constantly like, hey, did you do this? Hey, did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like that's like the less meetings I have in a week, the more successful it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned you went to boot camp. Like how much of your like technical knowledge do you actually use in your job?
I don't really use my technical knowledge in my job. I use ChatGPT a lot to like prompt it to help me like clean lists or like to create like social copy, like editing and stuff. But for the most part, I don't use it. Like if we have an event where like we just did a hackathon not too long ago. So I participated in it, but it wasn't like work related. I was there to help out, like facilitate, and then I also just participated in it.
Nice.
So like the developer stuff is more like a personal project hobby thing at this point than like an actual career. Yeah.
Okay. But do you still develop it? Do you still like enjoy coding and
I love building stuff. I think it's the coolest thing. Like it still blows my mind that you can write some words into like VS Code and like create an app. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Something I still gotta learn someday, perhaps.
Oh, listen, it's not as hard as you think it is. Like I thought it
Yeah.
was going to be like rocket science. It's really once you get it, it's like, oh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
all I had to do. Yeah.
Okay, I should try that because I read a tweet the other day. Someone said that people who have aptitude for language tend to be good at coding, which I didn't think was the case. I always thought it was like a mathematical
Oh,
thing. Because I'm terrible at mathematics, but I have a pretty decent language, pretty decent
yeah.
amount of pretty decent vocabulary. I'm sounding like I don't, but
Yeah.
okay. So I don't know. I should give it a try.
I
It's
think
on a
I
free
think
code camp. Yeah.
I had the same thought as you did too. Like, yeah, free
Yeah.
code camp is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that having a knack for languages would. Yeah,
It's just
interesting.
what the tweet said. I don't know. I mean, it
Yeah,
had like a graph. So if
yeah.
there's a graph, it must be true, As
I
long as there's a
mean,
diagram of some kind,
yeah.
it's gotta be true. So what? Sorry, wait.
You're good.
How, no, 1 second. What is the toughest part of your job? Would you say?
Uh, sometimes like things will pop up last
Mm-hmm.
minute that I have to
Mm-hmm.
start like just jump in and do it. Or there's like
Right.
abstractness. There's a lot of abstractness to my
Right.
job. So it's like, hey, we want to do this thing we've never done before.
Yeah.
Do it. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna figure it out. So
Yeah.
like it's a lot of like me trying to figure out like what is this thing we're trying to do, and then like what do we do as a company, and then
Mm-hmm.
how do I like create that thing.
Right.
So it could be like, hey, we need like graphics for this conference we're going to, but it's like it's got to be specific to the conference. Or
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, I don't know, what do you want to talk about at the conference? Like what are we trying to like give from it? And like trying to like pull that information out of them as well, because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times people like want something but don't know exactly what it is. So you have to ask them the right
Right.
questions to get
Right.
them there. So
Right.
you're like, okay, so what are you trying to accomplish? Like, what do you want people to take away from that? Like those kinds of questions help them to go,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you know what? Actually, I want people to know that we do this, this, and this, and I want them to take away that if they need help in those areas, they can come to us, kind of thing.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So you have to know what questions to ask sometimes.
Yeah, you have to be really I do not be afraid to ask questions. I think it
Right.
is so weird that people are afraid to ask questions. I don't know why. I will ask you so many questions that you'll be sick of me talking to you. Like, I want to know every detail. I need to know
Yeah.
just in case this other thing happens that will probably never happen in a million years. I need to know how
Yeah.
to resolve it. Yeah.
Okay. That's
So
great. I love that. You're always 2 steps ahead of the problems, right?
yeah, always.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a plan B to my plan B. Like I
Yeah.
have backups for everything.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. You make a good spy, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost wrapping up here, so a couple final questions. Apart from the Google Calendar and stuff, any other tools that you can't live without in your work?
We use HubSpot, which is super
Okay.
awesome for tracking sales. We put like all our emails, everything in there, so that's really great, and it also helps us track contacts.
Mhm.
But yeah, the Google Calendar, Trello, and Notion are like my big three. Those are like the
Okay.
three that if I didn't have them, I would be so lost. Like
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
even think I could function at my job without those three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And any creators or communities or something that you want to give a shout out to?
I mean, there's Torque, obviously.
Of course.
I'm an ambassador for Torque. I love Torque.
Yeah.
Um, there's a
Good to have
lot
you
of
part
like
of the team.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of like great local communities in
Mhm.
Atlanta, like Atlanta JavaScript, and then Modern Web is one of the groups I help run too.
Okay.
There's just like there's so many great ones. Like 100 Devs is also a great online community.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I literally my Discord has so many communities and my Slack that I can no longer add any more servers on my Discord because I probably have like 100 at this point. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I feel like you should join as many communities as possible and find the
Mhm.
one that's right for you. Because like
Right.
maybe I love Torque and I love 100 devs or I love this one, that one, but it's like not the right fit for you,
Yeah.
which is fine. But like you need to go out and like find
Yeah.
that
Try
group for
something
you.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some people will go to like 1 or 2 meetups and they're like, "Oh, I hate this meetup." I'm like, "Try a different group. Stop
Yeah.
coming back to this one. Like, this
Exactly.
one it's not for you." So,
Yeah.
yeah, because I that's what I did in my first year. Like, I went
Mhm.
every day of the week, I went to a meetup, and almost every day I went to like a couple. So I was like
Mhm.
going everywhere all the time, and I finally found like a couple that I was like really vibing with. Yeah, I know everyone can't do that. Like, that was I was unemployed at the time. I was trying to build community.
Right.
So that's why I was trying to go to so many things. But
Yeah.
also like Yeah, and then like really connecting with people too. Like don't just go and like, hey, I need a job. Hey, like add me. Like actually get to know people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I wear like my anime stuff out, so people know like I like anime. I'm a nerd,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
people feel more comfortable approaching me because I think that makes them feel like, oh, I have something in common. I could go talk to her about this, and that's like the
Yeah.
gateway into it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes the best advice is just be yourself.
Yeah. I hate when
Yeah.
people go to events thinking that they have to be like, "Oh, everything has to be about tech. I have to be
Right.
professional." Like,
Yeah.
no, bro. Like, talk
Just
to
be a
me about
person.
like
Yeah.
you went hiking last weekend. That's cool. I hate
Yeah.
hiking, but tell me about it. Like, that's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great
Yeah.
advice. That's great advice. We have another question here from my boy Ted. He's back. Do you often have to communicate a large amount of information on calls? And if so, how do you keep your leaders' attention?
Oh, that's a great question because I'm pretty sure many of us have ADHD, I think me
I
included.
do.
So
Certainly,
yeah.
yeah.
So for me, those like to-do lists on Notion help me out a lot. So I'll make
Okay.
sure we like hit each one of the like points. Um and then it's just like trying to make sure that they answer the important questions. Like, I know I said give a lot of information earlier, but that's not always the case.
Mhm.
So like with C-suite, like my boss, I try to give her as much information as she needs to like answer my question
Mhm.
without like giving her like paragraphs. Like I don't want to overwhelm her with information. So
Okay.
I think that's helpful too. And then just like using your time as wisely as possible, like not going off on tangents. Like don't be like, oh yeah, so this weekend I'm going to the Renaissance fair and it's like going to be
Mhm.
like that's
Stay
if we have
focused.
time at the end of
Yeah.
the call, we'll go back to that. But
Yeah.
also it's like also sometimes they'll go off on a tangent and you have to be like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, so back to this.
Yeah.
But like obviously in a nice way. Don't be like, oh my God, stop talking. Like you want to be
Yeah.
like, oh hey, yeah, that's awesome. So let's get back to what we were talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's a lot of that, like just kind of like trying to grab their attention. Yeah, other than like having a list and trying to have like a agenda, I really don't. It depends for each person, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
think
Fair enough.
that helps a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Last two
Yeah.
questions. Have you been reading, watching, listening to anything lately that you want to recommend? Movies, TV
Uh,
shows, music, anything?
oh, okay.
Books, comic books, whatever.
You know what's crazy is like
Mhm.
I hate saying this because I want to be that person so bad, but I
Uh-huh.
don't really read. Like
Okay.
I can't every time I read a book, I'm passed out within like 3 pages.
Okay.
So reading is not my thing. I do
Fair
like
enough.
I love watching a lot of shows and like a lot of
Mhm.
YouTube, honestly. I'm a very
Okay.
big TEDx person. Like
Okay.
I love
Nice.
watching TEDx talks. I love watching like there's a couple of people I follow online who talk about like personal branding, like building yourself as a brand, like how to
Mhm.
like share online, things like that. So I
Yeah.
follow those people. I think
Okay. Nice.
one of them is his name is Chris Do. Um,
Okay.
he's really great. And then there's like a couple others that like they just talk about like oh, The Diary of a CEO is another really cool show I
Okay.
like on YouTube. And then outside of those things, those are like
Mhm.
YouTube things because I
Yeah.
watch like 80% of my viewing is YouTube.
Okay.
But then I also watch things like I just watched House of Guinness, which was really great.
Oh, my niece watched
Um,
that. She told me it was good.
Oh my
I gotta
god,
check
so
it
I
out.
can't wait for the next season. I need it to come out. I rewatched Bridgerton because I can't wait for the next season to come
Uh-huh.
out. I love
Okay.
that
Nice.
show. I like a lot of historical drama. Historical drama is
Okay.
very entertaining
That's
to me.
cool.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah, like Interview with the Vampire, the series. I just started watching
Mm.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I also really love game shows. So me and my sister watch this
Okay.
one called The Floor, where
Okay.
like yeah, like people will have categories and they'll go against each other, like naming things back and
Mhm.
forth. So that one's really fun. But yeah, I kind of don't have like a specific thing. Like I'm very much a like I like everything kind of
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. I'm kind of the
Yeah,
same. I'm kind of the
yeah.
same. Yeah. Yeah. Tehran has a question. Top five anime.
Oh my God, why are you doing this to me, Tarad? That's so rude. Okay, so as of right now, I would say, okay, this is not in a specific order, so don't come for me, okay?
Okay.
We're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen,
Mhm.
Demon Slayer, Fire Force. Let me see what's another one. Demon Slayer, especially because that movie just came out and oh, my heart. I mean Ghibli, anything Ghibli is also.
Right.
I'm just say Ghibli as a whole,
Yeah.
and then Oran High School Host Club. I love Host Club so much.
Okay. I mean, I haven't heard of any of these, so I don't even.
Oh, really? Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, no, I've heard of Demon Slayer. I've heard the name Demon Slayer. But...
Solo Leveling. If I didn't say Solo Leveling, my sister would kill me. I love Solo Leveling.
The only anime shows that I've seen are Neon Genesis Evangelion and Death Note. Just those two.
So you like mech shows?
I guess, apparently. Okay. Final question. Final piece of wisdom you want to give us? Something you would tell your younger self? Anything like that?
Oh man, this is such a hard one. I don't know. Like, don't be afraid to be yourself. I feel like a lot of people like lose their authenticity a lot nowadays. Like they're too focused on trying to be like the most professional, the best, like I want to know how people view me and like make the most polished version of that. Like, I'm not saying go online and like curse at everybody and be like a total jerk. But like be your authentic self. Like, don't be afraid to wear your anime stuff to conferences, or don't be afraid to be the weird person that has a different opinion. Like, you don't have to think like everybody else. And I had a hard time learning that. Like, when I was younger, I was very shy. I would sit in the back of the classroom, which is really weird because now I'm the loudest person in the room. And then through theater in high school, I started to become more outspoken. I like spoke up more. I was like in front of people. And then until like college, I didn't really like feel like I could be my authentic self. Like, I was very much like, oh, I have to fit in. Like, people have to like me. And now I'm like, if you don't like me, that's your problem. Like, it's if you like me, you like me. If you don't, oh well. Like, you can find other people to hang out with. There's literally billions of people in the world. Not everyone's gonna like you.
That's great. That's great advice. I love that. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Okay. Last thing. Anything coming up you want to plug?
Oh my God. If you're in Atlanta, there's code reading clubs coming up with Refactor. I think that's really great. You should go to that. But I don't know, like, unless you're like local to me, I don't really know what's going on in the like world. Yeah. I know like GitHub Universe just happened, but outside of that, I don't really know. But if you're trying to get plugged into the community in Atlanta, definitely reach out to me, connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to like send you all the resources and information I have.
Okay, nice. Okay, Calypso, stick around so that I can say goodbye to you backstage.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today. It's been great to have you. Thank you, everyone. God, again. Thank you, everyone. Sorry. It's the weather. It's getting cold. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Good to have you all here. Please connect with Calypso if you haven't already connected with her. And I will see if I can find another guest so that I can do the show again sometime. All right, stick around, Calypso. Okay, goodbye, everybody.